Hello and welcome back to all the Time Studios subscribers and YouTubers out there, all the social media viewers, everybody out there, all the toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts, fanatics, comic book fanboy and fangirl alike, all the collectors. I'm coming at you today. First of all, thanks for tuning in live. Thanks for watching on the rewind. Uh, Happy New Year to everybody. It's officially 2025. We are done with the most of the Hot Toys unboxings. This is a whole new type of live episode we're doing. This is what we call a rip and review. Uh, in this case, we're going to be coming at you with what's called an artist edition, which is an oversized hardcover book that usually comes in a box. And what it does is it encapsulates, in this case, an entertaining comic, EC comic book covers, the covers artist edition, which you can see right here. And you can see a little sample. There's quite a few right there already to be had. And what these do is they encapsulate these, and it's the original, it's like facsimiles of the original art that the comic creators would have made back in the day. So I'm going to mount this camera here horizontally so that way we can capture most of this. So just bear with me here, and we're going to get this rolling. Okay. So right here. Bam. All right. Okay. A little bit more. All right. So as you can see here, uh, we have the front that you saw the covers on. It has 8 covers surrounding the EC logo. It's wrapped in plastic. So this is going to be an an unboxing opening of a new product. This is the first time I've done this with an artist edition. I have a few, quite a few, just slightly smaller than this, so they fit nicely in my Besta shelves sideways. This one actually is oversized, so I would have to have a Besta 24-inch shelf that literally would just be no shelves in it, just these stacked from left to right, top to bottom. So, like I said, it has the plastic. Uh, Now I'm gonna read the description to you on the back. It says R. Crandall, Jack Davis, Severin and Elder, Johnny Craig, Ghastly, B. Kriegstein, Feldstein, Wood, Al Williamson, George Evans, Basil Wolverton, Frank Frazetta, Bill Elder, Shelley down here, and H. Kurtz. Of the artists that are encapsulated in this edition. I'll read the review very briefly, very quickly, uh, of what you would see if you were to try to look this up or order it. EC Comics, under the guidance of publisher Bill Gaines, was, according to the editor of this collection, the greatest line of comics ever done. This once in a lifetime artist edition collects more than 120 EC covers by their best and brightest talents. The luminaries included in this gigantic tome include Wally Wood, Harvey Kurtzman, Graham Ingalls, Johnny Craig, Al Williamson, Frank Frazetta, Jack Davis, Al Feldstein, and many more. To make a baseball analogy, this is a murderer's row every bit as noteworthy as the 1927 Yankees. To date, IDW Publishing's Artist Edition series have won 6 Eisner Awards. Each cover has been shot from the original art. While appearing to be in black and white, these images were actually scanned in color, enabling the reader to see all the subtle little nuances that make original art unique. Blue pencil notations, zipatone, whiteout, all of these and more are clearly visible. Honestly, the only better way to see these covers is to be holding the original art in your own hands. So, that's the synopsis. When you look that up, it's time to rip this bad boy open for the first time here. I don't think it should be too hard. There's already a little rip right here. And also, I'd like to thank you all for watching live. Thank you for watching on the rewind. Thank you to Joker's Child for this. Uh, they have been feeding what is becoming this little addiction of mine to have in the studio by the art desk and the reference material station. These artist editions are so cool. I have a few. I have a Michael Turner Comic Con exclusive one. I have a McFarlane Venom one. I have wow. There's quite a few. Fantastic Four Full Circle. There's a Ditko one. There's a Art of War. Joe Kirby, I believe, or Joe Simon. Uh, there's two or three other ones that just randomly. There's the Rocketeer, Dave Stevens. Quite a few. They're awesome to look at, especially if you like art. Like, oh, you heard that snap? That's the that's the first time it's being opened right there. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm glad I did this horizontally. Look at that artwork. That's amazing. I don't even know who this is that we're looking at here, but you can see so much detail in just the way they did the black and whites. They're penciling their shadows and their light, and then just the shading with the hatching, and different elements, the shrubbery and natural elements, and then the technological elements, and the character here, and of course the female running away from this elephant. Very, very awesome covers. Okay, so then it starts off here. We've got another cover, and remember, these are from the like from an age where there was a variety of things: science fiction, romance, uh, other types of genres, westerns, uh, not specifically comic superhero story genre. So there was all types of stuff going on. Um, let's go to the next one here. And then you have a dedication here. You got some other information. Special thanks. Dedicated to Bill Gaines, Al Feldstein, and Harvey Kurtzman for leading the way. And to Kathy Gaines, Mifsud, Russ Cochran, Roger Hill, and Jerry Weiss for keeping the dream alive. I mean, look at this artwork. It's beautiful. And the pages feel so nice. And I can say that because my finger just popped through on this. Actually, the pages are tricky. It looks softer than it is, but you can really see where they make the hard lines and the softer lines. And again, shading, shadow, dark light, what pops out. There's an introduction here by Tommy Burns, all right, with some art across the top here. Beautiful. Um, and then you have a full guide, table of contents. So it's separated by artist, actually, the table of contents, and then I just want to make sure they're in order here. Yeah, everything's in order. So it goes by artist: Johnny Craig, Reed Crandall, Jack Davis, Bill Elder, George Evans, Al Feldstein, Frank Frazetta, Graham Engels, Bernie Krigstein, Harvey Kurtzman, Shelley Moldoff, John Severin, and Bill Elder, Al Williamson, Basil Wolverton, Wally Wood, and then it jumps right into it. Uh, Now, it also notes down here So you can see down here on this one, you can see some like bluish, like white lines, white on top of the inking. And it says here the EC Covers Artist Edition is part of an ongoing series, one dedicated to showcasing outstanding artists in a format as special as their work deserves. So here, if you got Crime Patrol, True Crime number 11, April, May. This looks like Golden Age. And you can see, like right here, the size is annotated right here. You can see some like kind of white out or white pencil on top of this area here, some little areas here. If you could see it in person, you can really notice it a lot more. It also says silver printed. Okay. Then again, true crime. I don't see what number this is. Number 12. Crime Patrol number 12. All right. And Johnny Craig has his signature there. Number 16. Damsel in Distress cover. You see some reddish over here. Ooh, and reddish over here on this side too. Highlighting different things that were going to be, I guess, to make it pop final on the cover. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Like some of these artists I'm not familiar with, but it's just this genre alone is outstanding. I mean, look at this. Crime Suspense Stories, number 7. Awesome cover. And some of them are creepy as hell too. And just the amount of detail, surprisingly, with you know, just he's reaching for an axe. The more you look, the more you start to notice. She's looking behind her. Complete in this issue, an illustrated terror tale from the haunt of fear. And she's watching the news, and it turns out she's with the guy. The maniacal axe killer that has been terrorizing the city has claimed another victim. All citizens are warned to keep their doors and windows, and she didn't listen. And in this one, number 12, this is kind of like Dick Cheney. Don't go hunting with him, right? I remember that when that happened. Oh man, pretty good artwork so far. I like it. Number 15 on the crime suspense stories. Oh, Damsel in Distress getting buried alive. Uh, an adaptation of a story by Ray Bradbury. Oh, there's so much detail when you start looking more. And then in this one, Jolting Tales of Tension in the EC tradition. This is the one that was on the inside cover before. You can see some detail notes here. Notes. Some kind of like stains that happened during the process. Classic covers here. These were probably very controversial back then. A man that hung himself here. In the shadows, like actually when you pay attention more, you can see way more like, evidence. And then this is a classic cover that's been homaged quite a bit, especially a Wolverine cover. I believe they keep showing up throughout the year every so often on the shakers. But the severed head, the axe with the blood on it, you see the body, lower half, and just yeah, beautiful cover. Let's see, Crypt of Terror number 17. Werewolf strikes again, and he's around the corner. She's walking, and so it looks like a city area somewhere. All right, what's this? Crypt of Terror number 18. Look at this. Unidentified cadaver. They didn't know he was a living corpse. Strange. That's very strange. Awesome cover though. What's next? Ooh. Oh, this is some kind of cover here. A photo by Johnny Craig. So that's the cover he did? Yeah, that's the cover he did. World Press, 10 cents. Comics Code Authority. Chem. Laurel Extra. Okay, so that's what this is. Red TS, yellow TS, lots of notes. Photo by he drew that. Then the Haunt of Fear number 6. Something's coming out of the casket there. Everyone's at the funeral, sad. They don't know what that is. They don't see it. You got the Vault Keeper, the Crypt Keeper, and the Old Witch. Awesome. Haunt of Fear number 7. Hmm. Heh heh, I must be getting pretty jumpy since I buried Robert down here. I thought I heard a noise, and oh yeah, I think that's Robert. What do you think? Look at the details. The great way they show like depth and like area going back into and distance in the short space here with the shadows of the steps, and then the showing him and then brightness, and then you got this area in front here. Shock, suspense stories, jolting tales of tension in the EC tradition. Oh, looks like some kind of lover's quarrel, some kind of triangle here, love triangle, out on a boat. Noah's. Huh, that's chosen on purpose. That was very intentional. And they're fighting each other, and she's just kind of, oh, I don't know what to do. It's over you, honey. It's definitely over you. That's for sure. Crime suspense stories number 21. Look at this. Oh, she's got the upper hand on him this time. This time he did something to deserve this, I'm sure. There's probably more evidence somewhere. Look at all that great detail that makes distance in the forest here with just lines and shading and then lack of shading in certain areas. Yeah, there's got to be a reason why she's doing that to him. He did something. Then Vault of Horror right here, number 13. Good lord, the casket is open. Her body is gone. Edgar, do you hear me? What could have happened to it? And looks like she just made her way to the door. Let's have a sip of our coffee here. These are very interesting, the artist editions. They're heavy too. Very solid. And like I said, this one's actually bigger than the regular size. Regular size is usually about this tall, about like it just, or no, maybe like up to here, but this one's just slightly too big to fit sideways. So Vault of Horror number 14 here. Okay, still in the Johnny Craig section. Alligator Pit number Vault of Horror number 21. This is like the genre. 10 Cent Authorities logo changed over the years from the one I remember as a kid to from when it started back in these days. The security guard has no idea what's coming from. Hehe, by now my pet should have eliminated all traces of the body I fed them. I wonder who their next victim will be. Oh, there you see alligator pit, alligator and something, another alligator. Okay, cool. So it always has like a theme of somebody, like in this case, he's about to get it. But turns out he's not a good person really. He did some shady crap too. Oh, look at this. So cool. Great details. Vault of Horror number 22. Frankenstein monster frozen in the ice here. Very nice. Simple cover. Very cool. Vault of Horror number 25. In the Johnny Craig section. Oh, look at that detail on the hands coming out. The focus is here, but then right behind us, the focus. This is moving. The way they project motion. A little bit of smoke trail there out of the cemetery. Vault of Horror 26 and then 28 right here. Oh boy, something's going on. It looks like tied to a stake. Then all types of people running around doing something. Okay, what do we got here? Another Ray Bradbury adaptation. Number 29 here in Vault of Horror. Oh yeah. I don't know what he did. This doesn't have any like word bubbles or dialogue, so you don't get much indication or insight into what's going on or why it's happening. So in this case, you just have to assume what you pick up from the picture. Wow. Oh, look at this. The hair on the hands. The subway. This is like, this is awesome. Look at this. All the expressions. Advertisement for some kind of stomach thing would be Pepto Bismol now. Bronx Express. Beautiful. Still Johnny Craig. What else we got here? Ooh, a cleaver in the head. Look at that. Amazing. Vault of Horror 32 and 33. This one's creepy with the kids. And the adults do. This is, yeah, this is messed up. Some of these are like a little where you're like, wait a second, dark twist. Number 34 here. Oh, look at that maniacal look. Great detail on the hands. Look at this amazing artwork here. Like the cross hatching and just the way the lines end up making most of this image right here. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. What a trip. The background and then the way to make this pop and then still have this what you pull back and what you pull forward and how to make that happen on a background like this is amazing. Number 34 in Vault of Horror. Number, I don't see the number here for this one. Alright, now we have True Crime. War Against Crime. Real stories from police records. Look at that. Old style vehicles. Some kind of, oh, they're up on the roof too over here. War Against Crime, number 5. So 4 on the left, 5 on the right. Real stories from police records. Yeah. She's behind the window here. He's up by the roof. Who knows what's going on? He just, whether she's holding some, alright, yeah. Whether she just found him on the thing and was just like, oh, let me get out of here. This reminds me of the old Neil Adams Superman Muhammad Ali. War Against Crime number 9 here. Great artwork. This level to this level, good depth. Has a very Neil Adams flavor to it. Then we have Sagas of the Sea, Ships, Plunder, and Piracy. Look at this. Whoa, this is cool. Number 2. Alright, they're doing some kind of battle. Practicing here. Who knows what they're doing. There's some kind of engraving here, like a stamp. You can see it, but you can't feel it. That's not real, but very cool. Pirates were a good theme back then. Pirate stories, cowboys, Wild West, uh, you know, monsters in the sea, other things like that. Look at the depth they provided on the sea from this boat to that boat. Look at that. Same deal here. The focus is right here, but this way, and the way that they played with the lines to make it kind of fade out distance wise, but not go with the details all the way out, just to focus everything here. Very cool. Piracy 3 and 4. This is the Crandall section now. Frontline combat. Oh, look at this. War and Fighting Men. Frontline combat number 11. Dizzy 1-4. I've got a fix on an enemy machine gun. Do you see it? Over. Oh, look at the detail here. Then another plane. So from the inside one to looking out in the distance in another one. That's amazing. Great job. Frontline combat. Look at this. Air Force issue. Beautiful. Look at the details. Bit of a Neil Adams flavor, a little bit. Oh yeah, Neil Adams flavor. Look at the hands, the way the anatomy, the hair on his wrists. Yeah, very Neil Adams flavor. Awesome job. Oh, look at this. Jack Davis. Jack Davis here. Let's see what else. Tails designed to carry an impact. Whoa. I can't see the number there. This is still Jack Davis, I believe. It doesn't say. New direction in magazines. An entirely novel and unique kind of reading experience. So, it would probably be things with like lessons, life lessons, something like that. Look at this. What details? Some kind of shock, and then a person running here. Impact number 3. This little girl here. Alright, beautiful. Great job. Oh, look at this. Jack Davis again. Very Neil Adams-ish up here. And Ramita style back there. Like the background guys, and then the front, the focus is this. Wow, amazing. Number 4. Incredible science fiction here. Jack Davis again. Look at that. We saw this cover. This is what it looked like. Really cool. Incredible science fiction number 32. Again, Jack Davis. A lot more notes on this one than most. Another Jack Davis here. Mad cover. Wow. Amazing. I feel it in my bones. Someone has given me the evil eye. Very cool. Aliens, and then crossing the genres too. Like, so an alien showing up in the West, a pirate showing up in I don't know how they would pull that off. But. So then, still Jack Davis, Tales from the Crypt, number 29, number 30. Oh wow, what's under the water? This guy's getting buried, put away in under the floorboards, or looks in a coffin again. Still Jack Davis here. He's about to get his hands lopped off, it looks like. This looks like a golem type of thing. Enoch. Yeah, pretty sinister looking. That's number 1 and number 30, number 31, number 33. Then we have number 35 here. Still Jack Davis. Great work. Look at this. Hunting a vampire, I guess. Very nice. Number 42. Number 38. What is he looking for? He's found something that he's going to lop off with an axe. Oh, this is number 38 as well. Okay, so what is it? I'll get it. It's 2 different covers, the same one, but 2 different versions. So there's a hand and a head of some sort, something here. Okay, I see. What else? Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to shift the camera that much. What else we got? Tales from the Crypt, number 44. Still Jack Davis here. 46. Oh, Mark Spears homage this cover here. Awesome. I have that. That's an exclusive. That was a Bird City. No, you know what? I forget which one. But he homaged this one. Awesome. Two-Fisted Tales. War and Fighting Men. Jack Davis cover. Oh, what detail. Look at that. Amazing. Two-Fisted Tales again. Special issue, Civil War. Very cool. Oh, look at this. This is like a masterpiece in cross-hatching and just the way you can manipulate lines into shadow and light. Amazing. Two-Fisted Tales 41. Wow. Great job. Mad, number 5. Bill Elder. Aces High. Look at this. These are like masterpieces, like what you would see in architect design books or design books where you're looking at, you know, machinery, and all that. Aces High number three, number five here. George Evans, I believe is his name. Yeah, George Evans. Beautiful work. Oh, then we have Piracy, number seven. Evans again. Then we have, this is no 3D magazine, this is a 2D. Panic. There's so much detail in here. Cool. Feld. That little beer mug there. That's cool. Great work on the lines, the shadow, and then the light here. The Friday Morning Panic. What is this? Feld again. He always has a beer mug next to his. That's pretty awesome. Oh man, this is a great funeral scene right here. But then something coming out of nowhere there. Shock suspense stories. Number seven and number nine. Feldstein. Tales from the Crypt, number 22. Look at that. Tales of Terror. Look at this. Here's EC's third annual. 16 of EC's best yarn from 1951. I love being able to see the original work. Like, this is as close as it gets without actually having the original work in your hands or behind a frame where you're like looking at it whenever you want. Weird Fantasy 16, number 7. Cool. Look at that. Number 8. Number 11. Look at that. Wow. Great. Beautiful work. Weird Fantasy 14. And number 15. Damsel in Distress, Tentacles, Space. Weird Fantasy again. Number 17 with dinosaurs and mixed with space, like coming together. Number 20. Look at that. Science fiction stories. Crash Landing on another planet, it looks like. Weird Science, number 12 and number 13. Look at that. Like aliens in Washington. Science stories, mixing things were always war stories. Weird Science number 14 and number 6. Aliens, look at that. Weird, like, combination type of monsters where they have, like, what look like aquatic type features mixed with dinosaur and alien features. Number 14 and number 6 here. Still Feldstein. We got number 8 and number 11. Alright. Still Feldstein. Oh, man. Here we go. Look at that. That's a beautiful cover. Whew. This piece alone right here is beautiful artwork. Feldstein. Now, this is a very special section. This is Frank Frazetta. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Amazing artwork. Then you got Gas artwork. The Haunt of Fear, number 11. Number 12. The Haunt of Fear, number 13. Number 15. Number 16. Number 17. Look at that. All line work. Beautiful. Number 19. Oh my goodness, such details. Really great job. Number 20. Number 22 and 23. Great job. Reminds me of Bernie Wrightson a little bit. Haunt of Fear number 24 and 25. Look at that. He just blends his name in there at this point now. Number 26. Number 28. Lots of nice lines here in most of his work, but some where it's just it takes over. Saddle Justice number 5. Look at that. What a scene. She's saving him, and then there's a melee going on in the back. Great job on the details in the back. The line work to separate each thing, each figure. I don't see the artist's name on there. True and Terrific Saddle Justice number 8. Real stories from official records. Looks like another female in action there. Saddle Romances. Oh, this is a beautiful cover though. She could be like a Vampirella Betty Page. So you got, looks like a love triangle. Yep. I'm not even reading it yet, and I can tell a blonde, a brunette, and the dude just like, oh man, I just want to ride my horse right now. I don't want to decide. Why don't you two figure it out? Kingstein, look at this. Great work. Oh, it's beautiful. That would be a great, oh, amazing. Piracy number 6. Then we have some EC classics here. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. 3-dimensional. That's when they were trying 3D number 1. Frontline combat here. We're almost done, guys. Number 1. We're way more than halfway through. Frontline combat number 2 and number 4. Frontline combat number 5, number 7. Oh, look at that. These have more of the captions, the dialogue. Mad. I don't know what number that is. Number 10? Oh, it's this one right here. Okay, so this is how it was originally, and once added, what it came out looking like. Mad cover, original art. Yeah, beautiful. Kurt section, as you can see. I'm not sure if this is meant to be the same thing. Maybe it changed. Yeah, so it changed. So it shows you the change is what ended up being changed. Very cool. Rough sketch layout. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad I got this book. These are always inspiring to look at when you're looking at if you hit a block or something, or if you want to try something new or just notice different styles and incorporate little things that you find cool. This is the way to do it. Two-Fisted Tales, number 20 and 21. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Number 22 and 25. 27 and 28. Look at that with more thick lines here and then thin lines for the lighter, like, oh, to make things stand out and pull in and pull out. Look at that. Amazing. Two-Fisted Annual, again with the thick lines and then the thinner lines. Two-Fisted Annual, alright, this is the first one. Moon Girl, number 6. Another female in action here, beautiful. Shelley. Two-Fisted Tales, great job here. Look at that. Severin and Elder. Al Williamson, look at this cover. Valor, number 2. Weird Fantasy, oh, that's Frank Frazzetta's involved in this one, number 21. Weird Science Fantasy, number 25. Al Williamson. This has Kurtz all over it, I'm guessing. Right here, Mad. It looks like it. No, Wolverton. My bad. Alright, Frontline Combat, number 14. Has a little Kirby Simon vibe on it. Simon. Number 15 on Frontline Combat there. Beautiful. Science Fiction. Incredible Science Fiction, number 33. Shock Suspense Stories. Doesn't say a number on there. Number 4 on the right, you can see a lot of the blue marks, the red marks. Oh, I love these old covers. I wish I'll take a time machine and go get these. Number 6, Two Fisted Tales number 32. Look at that. Definitely had some reference material to look that up. Two Fisted Tales 33. Awesome. What distance, the focus, the depth, the way they use light and shadow. Weird Science number 9. Funky. Weird Science number 13. Weird Science number 14 over here. I think we're down to our last one. These are wood. Weird Science number 15. 17 right here. Oh man, these are amazing. Weird Science number 18 and number 19 right here. This one might be one of my favorite ones out of this whole book. Oh, look at this. He has all these women like I guess hyperbolic chamber type sleeping, like 50 frozen dolls just waiting to be thawed. Now let's see. Wow, that's sick. This one's a great cover too. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Weird Science 22. This one might be one of my favorites as well. Wood, right here. And then last one is Vault of Horror, number 41, by Johnny Craig. And then the back inside cover here. Oh, amazing. Look at that. Now that's comic excellence. And speaking of excellence, anyone who stuck through all those to look at this awesome book with me while I opened it on this first ever Tyme Studios live rip and review, just want to say thank you. Thank you to Joker's Child for helping me secure this and like all my artist editions. I want to thank you for tuning in live. Thank you for watching on the rewind. Happy New Year to everybody. We got a lot more videos coming. That room tour video is coming real soon. We were trying to get it out by New Year. Let's get it out by before Super Bowl. We'll have it out. We're in the process of cleaning and organizing everything for the first ever Tyme Studios room tour. I just want to tell everybody out there, be safe. Hope you're having a good time. And, hopefully you had a good year in 2024. If you didn't, hopefully 2025 will be better for you. And for those who did have a good year in 2024, hope 2025 is better for you as well. Hope you all have are safe. I hope you have happiness, health, love, and success in all your endeavors, um, and that you learn from the ones that the endeavors that you don't succeed in. I want to thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. And don't forget, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody. Peace.